Hi everyone. We're just a couple minutes late starting here. We still do have a few people in the store, but we're going to get started here. Oops. Cheryl's still cashing out. You can probably hear her there. So I thought I'd just play a little bit of the singing bowl. Just while people come in. This is our first live since last June and is our birthday month. We're turning 23 this month, so we're celebrating. Here we go. And I'm just going to do a little bit of smudging while we wait for some people to come on. They're probably coming home from work right now. I might have to go and get another. Are we just about out here? Can't tell. Just trying to start the smudge here, but I might have to forego it because, anyways, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. Anyhow, we've got a couple of people here, so I think I'll just go over how we handle things. And you can certainly say hi and where you're from, or if you're from Calgary, or who you are, type of thing. So hi, Carol. I see your hi there. Nice to see you. Or anyways, I'm sure I'll be here in a minute, but we haven't really changed anything. Just say sold in the item that you want and the price, just in case we have more than one size, which we do of a few things. We'll have your invoices ready for you tomorrow, and everything will be displayed out in the store tomorrow as well. That's left. I will also put in the event, on the event page under the discussion tab, what is left. Hi, Kelly. And and if anybody wants anything further at that time, you can always comment there saying sold in the item, and we'll put it aside for you. If there's, we can do different things as far as payment goes, credit card over the phone. If you're in Canada, you can do an e-transfer. We can also send you a PayPal invoice, or we do have a payment provider called Zestulite, and that's one where you can pay over time. So they split your bill into 4 equal payments over 6 weeks. And you get your items right away, and there's no interest on it as well. So that's really great. But if you wanted to go that way, we can certainly do that for you. That's no problem at all. And that if it is your first time with us, if you could go to our website at soulfoodcrystals.com, SOUL foodcrystals.com, and just open an account there and put in your contact information, plus in the notes section, if you could put your YouTube name in there so that we can find you. Okay. And everything's in Canadian dollars if there's anybody that's here for that's not in Canada. And all these items are not on our website, so they're not available there. And it takes a couple of weeks for us to kind of migrate whatever's left over there. And because it's our birthday month. It may take us a little while to do that yet. So, so I guess we'll get started. And I think Cheryl's just about ready to come. We'll see. Should probably close out first. Anyways, our first item is something that reminds me of sparkly birthday cakes and that sort of thing. And that is Angel Aura quartz clusters. Oh, that light is pretty bright. Let me just turn it down a bit. There, you can see all the... Boy, that's bright, eh? Ooh, there, Cheryl. Hi. I have these hearts in 2 different sizes. I have this one in a large size. This is $98. And then I have smaller ones that are $38. And they're all Angel Aura quartz clusters. And this is something you can also put a crystal or 2 on to cleanse your crystals as well. But Angel Aura is as a result of bonding gold and silver and some other metals together to create the sparkly opalized colors that you see right there. Look at how sparkly that is.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's good in the dark.
Yeah,
it
it's a light in the dark.
Yeah,
Woo!
it shows up nicely.
But it's really good for connecting and channeling from the angelic realm. It really is good, nourishing energy for your heart chakra as well. It's really good positivity. And it brings about a lot of clarity and optimism as well. But it helps you to reconnect to your inner joy. And can't you just see a sparkler or a little candle there for a little birthday cake?
Yeah.
Not that you want to eat that, mind you.
But it's still fun.
But it's still fun. Yeah. So all of them but 2 have these cute little, small little points on them. And then we've got 2 that have larger points like that. You can see it's still really bright, eh? That light.
Mm-hmm. You can see all the different colors in it. Looks good. Yeah.
It just looks so white.
Look.
Okay. All right. There we go. And if you're on, just say hi. I'm here. So we know that this one's really subtle. I like that one. It's nice and subtle. I love these. Ooh, that one's really white. Try to get under some of those lights there. Good. So I've got 7 at 38 and then the large one at 98. These are great. They're nice hand size.
They
too.
are, yeah.
Just hold a piece of joy in your hand. Love and joy and happiness in your hand.
Yeah.
And who doesn't need that, eh?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yes. The next one we've never had before, and it's not really easy to get. It's called Blue Rose Quartz. It's actually a stone that's between rose quartz and what you call girasol, which is a girasol. Actually, when you really look into it, it's got little teeny tiny bubbles in it, and it's very hi Natalie. It's very opalescent almost, but natural. It's a natural stone. So with blue rose, we've got these 3 and 2. And in some lights, it will look blue. And in some lights, it's almost a little bit purpley. But it's a type of rose quartz that grows close to beryl, or aquamarine is a beryl, and it has gotten some of that mineral that makes aquamarine and the beryl the color it is. And so it gives it sometimes a little bit of a blue hue. So these two, it actually, what it does, it activates the heart chakra, really brings in a lot of compassion and a really deep feeling of serenity. They feel really good in the hand as well. They're really soft and gentle energy. But what it does is helps to renew the energy of love in your life. And it opens different channels of communication, such as in relationships, connecting to the higher realms, channeling information and things like that. Also carries the property of rose quartz, which of course is self-love. And these two sizes and this size, you can see that one's got more blue. It's kind of like a bluey gray or grayish blue. You can see the blue in that one right there. These three are $39. Not very expensive, really. So it's great.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got it for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
We did.
Maybe I should go check my math.
It's coming out of your paycheck. And
it's
this
better
one,
than my hide.
yeah, that's true. And this one, you can see there's more blue down at the bottom there. And I know when I took a picture, I think it was this one. No, it was this one. No, I think it might have been this one. You can actually, when you get light really shining from the back on it, you can actually see here that kind of opalescent kind of a look to it. And that's the girasol in there. So these three are $39, like that. 1, 2, and 3, right there. It's kind of a new thing, that blue rose.
Yeah.
But it's not widely available at the moment.
No.
And then I've got two smaller ones at $35 right here. And you can see with the light shining on it, they look really kind of dark, but they're actually not dark like that.
Yeah.
But they do have that real bluey, purpley, bluey, gray, bluey look to them. And these two are $35 each. And they're the first time I've seen them in real life. I've seen them online, but the first time I've seen them in real life is these ones.
Yeah, me too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very cool.
But when you shine a light on the back of them, they do not look like that. And I don't know whether they're going to be able to see that or not. Maybe
you can go from underneath. Oh, they look green when you do that.
Oh, look at now. There you can see the girasol.
Yeah.
But it's too bright to shine.
It's too bright on the screen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if you can just do it like that somehow. I'm just going to see if I can. There. You can see the bottom is kind of like the girasol. There's actually a little bit of iron in here, which is why it's making it look green in the light. But you can see it looks very different with some light on it than it does. Let's just see if we can do that too. Yeah, they're really cool.
Kelly. They're very cool.
They're really neat.
They are.
Really neat. When I see it, I don't see what you're seeing on the screen. It looks almost, what color would you say that is? I don't even know. Golden. It's got a golden hue to it. That's for sure. They're really, really cool.
They are
Pieces right there. Now this next piece, I was only able to get one. It's cut and faceted, and it's a solid piece of blue sapphire, which is amazing. Right there. It's a stone of wisdom. It's also a stone of love, and it's a stone of loyalty as well. But it helps to clear and focus the mind. I think I'm going to move this up a little bit more. There we go. Get up close and personal. But yes, love and commitment it's really good for that, and it's really good for the mind. It kind of opens things up so that you can learn, and it activates your intuition. So it's a really good stone to use if you need extra help for intuition, or if you're wanting to open that area up. But if you've got any legal matters that you're doing, it's really good for that, to help you when you're signing things, when you're looking at things like contracts and things like that, and you want to make sure that you're not being taken advantage of or anything. It's really good to have it with you when you're doing that sort of thing. Helps with insomnia. You could have used that last night.
I should just need to put that on my bed and just sleep on it.
I have a piece beside my bed. Doesn't always
I
help.
do too, but mine's small. Maybe I just need to make a blanket of it.
Yeah, you can put it on your pillow if you want. It's very, very calming. But not every stone for things like that works for every person. You have to find what works for you. It's a really good stone, very powerful for communication, whether helping us to speak easily or enhancing your intuitive abilities. So this piece would be really good for a reader, but not necessarily. This piece, being that it's you can see how big it is on my hand. And you can see that it's cut and faceted all the way around. It's got a flat piece on both sides, mainly on the front.
Yes, there is.
There we go, like that. And this would be the front. You can see it's a nice flat piece. It's $359.99 for that piece. Really hard to get, and especially in a large piece like this. It's very, very hard to get. And I was only able to get one. That's all they had. And that's all he had at all was one. So $359.99 for that piece. Yeah. And it's actually a good price because it's, again, solid blue sapphire. Right there. They are... do this so my thing doesn't fall down. There we go. So I love blue sapphire. It's really, really nice. And it's not one of the star blue sapphires that they quite often put in a ring or something like that, and it has the 6-pointed star on it when you get the light right. Those are beautiful, and those are really, really expensive as well. But a solid chunk of blue sapphire is, that's a find. That's a real find, actually. The next item we have only 2 of them. Excuse me. And they are a set of angel wings. I have to do it this way, don't I?
Which one?
Okay. I've got, see, they each have their own stand, and they are a set together. So we have it in quartz, like that, and then we have them in rose quartz. Like that.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. They are $289.99 for the set, and it comes with the stand and everything, just like that. Each one. They look really great on a like put up on a shelf. They'd be great in a healing space or in your bedroom, except for the quartz ones. I wouldn't put those in my bedroom.
No.
But the rose ones would be really nice there. If you were a reader or did any healing work, put them by where you're working. So you're by the table where you read, or like I said, in a healing space. Those would be really beautiful in there. Or sometimes just put on a shelf on a bookshelf or something in your family room or your living room or something like that. They are really, really pretty.
They are beautiful.
They're beautiful. They really are. I really like the rose quartz, are my favorites.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I like the fact that they you could actually, if you wanted to, have one wing here and one wing here and stuff in the middle.
That's
Like you
yeah,
can-
they could be to complete the end.
And then, or you could have them where you put a sphere with it or some other generators or something, or a little angel statue or something with it like that. I think that would be really great as well.
Very pretty.
They are perfect for things like that, but they're beautiful, really beautiful. Now, the next one, we had some pieces in the store. Did we have that in the home about 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I think about 2 years ago. It was called Napomo Agate, which actually is a combination of marcasite, chalcedony, and agate. But you can't call it Napomo unless it actually comes from there, which is in California, but they have actually built condos over that many, many, many years ago.
No.
They would come off the ends, the stands.
So they just sit
in there.
And the books would knock them over. I wouldn't use them for bookends.
No, not bookends. But you could have other displayed stuff in there that stood up on their own, things like that.
It'd be nice on either side of one of those curved vases.
Yeah, something like that
Yeah,
would be really cool as well.
Pretty there.
Yeah. So, anyways, Napomo agate, you pretty much, if it's out there, it's from somebody's collection because you can't get it anymore because they built condos over the mine. And that was probably about 10 or 15 years ago. So when you get something that actually says Napomo, it'll be probably a little more expensive because it is rare now because you can't get it. But we have the same thing, but not from Napomo. But it's they are now calling them Marcasite Agate, and they are obelisks, meaning they are four-sided. And I'll hold it up. Can you see all that sort of silvery gold? That is the marcasite. And it actually grows like a plume, almost like flowers, forms like flowers. And the blue and the white you see on there is quartz and chalcedony. And there will be a little bit of agate there as well. And I just really look at these. Like, look, they're like lily pads.
Yeah, they're just so pretty.
They are. And each one is quite different. You can see it's got fairy holes there. And you can see the blue throughout, which is the chalcedony. And this one's got some orangey kind of agate or iron or something like that with it that makes it that orangey color. And these are so great. Marcasite grows in the same pocket as pyrite. So some people mistake it for pyrite, but pyrite does not grow this way. Pyrite grows in cubes. And this grows like a plume, flowers. And this one's very different too. It's like water rushing down boulders or something.
It does. It looks like spring melt.
Now, who's that? I'm not sure who that is. It's like somebody there. It's a figure, some kind of a figure there.
It is so.
Yeah.
So look at my screen now.
Marcasite is actually a stone of balance. It's a stone of strength and courage and also grounding as well. And of course, agate or chalcedony is very nurturing. I like the fact that this goes up to like a clear, almost a little bit of transparency there at the top. It's like up into the light. It's grown up into the light. It's beautiful. This almost looks like earth or something from the sky. Way up top. But I've got 15 of these obelisks. So they're very, very protective. Look at that one. That one's just got lots in it. There. There's a little dragon there or something. And most of them have fairy holes. Not every one of them, but most of them have little fairy holes like that. You can see the druzy, they sparkle. So it means there's quartz in there. But really good for inspiration, for protection. It's actually really good when you are doing any sort of high spiritual work. It will help to ground you so that when you are finished, you're not feeling like you're tipsy. I've done that before and made the mistake of not having a grounding crystal. And look at that one. That one's really cool. So I've got 15 of these and they're $34 each. Whereas the Nipomo wasn't that closer to 100 or something?
Yeah,
I think
it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and this one's got kind of the yellowy, orangey, and then the blue around it here. And then you can see the all the marcasite. I just think they're fantastic. Look at how they do, don't they? Just look like flowers.
They do. They're beautiful.
They're very, very cool. And the obelisk, like the generator, generates energy and pulls it up and keeps your space as a high vibration energy in your space. And it keeps clearing as well, but it uplifts the energy in any space it's placed. And we all need that high vibe kind of stuff going on, because that helps with so many different things. It helps with our health. It helps with our moods, our own energy. It helps us to keep our own energy high. And any low energy or negative energy has a hard time sticking around when the energy is more of a higher vibration, because it can't live in that energy. It's too high for it. Look at that. Those are so cool.
There's a face in that one too. Turn it around again, right there. See
oh
there?
Yeah, look at it.
Big time.
Absolutely. The eyes and nose and the mouth here, and there's the cheek.
I like him.
That is cool.
He's handsome.
He's the grand poobah.
He's the grand poobah.
Yeah, look at that. I tell you that the guardians of this, look, you can see them just like that.
Yeah.
The guardians of the stones sure make themselves visible and known when they're there, right? Because look at that. That is amazing. That's cool.
That's so cool.
I can see him just right there.
Yeah. The handsome fella.
Is there any other ones I haven't shown yet? Some of these. It's amazing what you can see in stones. And sometimes seeing them on a camera, you see it there, but you don't always see it in your with your, these eyes.
Naked eye.
Your naked eye just looking at it. I've seen many, many things in crystals over the years, just taking a picture of it and then looking at it afterwards and then go, oh my gosh, you didn't even notice it until the camera picked it up. There's somebody there too. It's a woman.
Yeah. Very
Right there.
smart.
Yeah. Just sort of kind of emerging,
Yeah.
right? That's a neat one. These are really, really cool. Just amazing. This one's almost all marcasite on the outside.
She's actually birthing something. Because these are her legs.
Oh, I don't see that. I see those as her arms, and she's holding, and that's her heart chakra. So, could be either. However it looks to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are really neat.
They are so cool.
So wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
They are neat. I love these. I think I could get lost in those just looking at it. And I've got a piece of a big piece of blue kyanite here, right there. And I was looking at this the other day, going, "Oh my God!" Like it just looked like it was upheaval. Everything's going every which way. But what's different about this one is you look on the bottom, and it's actually got black kyanite in it here. Then when you look over here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually garnet in there.
Yeah,
there's garnet here and up through here, and there's some on this side right up here as well. I love it when it has garnet in it. But kyanite is one of the crystals that you can use to align all your energy centers, all the way from the root to the crown, or the crown all the way down to the root, or even further, right? You can go up, you can go down to the earth with this. It's a really good stone for communication as well, but one of its powerhouses is definitely aligning all your energy centers. And when you use it, if you feel like you've got a block somewhere and it can't seem to get by it, then you know that that chakra, that energy center is where you need to do a little bit of work so that you can get your energy flowing again. And the more you can get your energy flowing, the healthier the body can be as well. It really, really helps us to be balanced and centered, and that's what that means when we get the energy flowing through the chakras like that. Now, with garnet growing on here, it brings the energy not only of grounding, which does also the blue or black kyanite is grounding, but black kyanite helps you to let go of things that no longer serve you. But the garnet brings in passion and love.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all right too, right? We all need that.
We all need that.
We all need passion and love. Why not? It's also very good to help you sleep. So something you can put in your bedroom, right beside your bed if you want, or underneath your bed if you have a large piece like this. And I would say the black kyanite, so you can see the black on it. See the black in there? That's the black kyanite. Would help you if there's anything that you have picked up from the day and sort of have a bit of a nightmare or something like that. It can help you cut that off as well. And it will protect you so that if there is anything that you've picked up, that it will help to get rid of it as well. Win-win.
Win-win.
It's win-win-win. Because there's three.
There's three. Yeah,
Win-win-win.
Triplets.
And this piece is 206. And it is a nice big piece, as you can see.
It's beautiful.
It's just I really like blue tourmaline for the fact of,
Blue Kyanite?
well, I love blue tourmaline.
Yeah, I know you do.
Blue kyanite.
But we were talking about kyanite.
Blue kyanite for the energy balancing and energy flow. I love it for that because it really, really helps with that really well. Then we've got Tiny But Mighty, and this is actually a terminated piece. You see this little guy right there? This is actually called Brookite. And if you see, this is actually the terminated point right there. You can see how thin it is. Very, very hard to get. Usually it's included in quartz when you see it in little strands. But I was able to get this piece, this one piece. It's also a high vibration stone. It is one of the stones on the 12 of Robert Simmons's Synergy 12 list. So if you're collecting those, Brookite is one of them. And that is what Brookite looks like. And it's actually, you can actually see through it. It's actually red or reddish, browny red. But if I shine the light on it, it's going to blind you. Mm-hmm. Now, what it is, it's a lot about peace and oneness. It's very uncommon, as I said. It's not really easy to get. I'm just going to flip this over. I have a piece of Brookite in quartz somewhere at home, and I'm not sure exactly where it is. Somebody gave it to me a long time ago, and I'm not sure exactly where it is right now. I have to look at all my quartz pieces for it. But this actually, even though it's kind of a reddy brown stone, it actually works with these upper chakras, especially third eye, crown, and your soul star or transpersonal chakras up in there. It really has a very strong energy for a very tiny stone. And it can help you when you work with it. It can help you understand what's happening in your life better, and maybe to look at things in a new way. Something maybe I need to do. You also helps you to become more accepting of the possibilities that your future holds, and not cutting them off, not self-sabotaging. And I think we've all done a little bit of that over at some point or another.
We do.
And will help you understand why you are here at this time, this moment in time. Has a strong vibration, and actually my fingers vibrating all the way up here. I can really feel it. And it helps you to up your own vibration and frequency level as well. And again, that helps with spiritual growth. It helps with healing. It helps to stimulate the brain and open up new pathways that haven't been used before. So can make you smarter.
It can.
Just bring me a whole bunch of it.
Yeah. See.
But this little guy is $146.99. Yeah. That little guy right there. Look at how thin it is. But that is a whole crystal in itself. And like I said, this is the terminated point. The flat part up there is the terminated point on this piece. Yeah, very
thank you.
It's small, but very mighty. Very mighty. Yeah, works really, really well. And now we've got a nice big point here. This is a Amethyst Celestial point. You can see how all these points all grow up on the side of this one point here, which is actually three-sided, like that. That's one of the characteristics of an celestial. And when you actually look, I guess you know what? When you look that way, you can see that is amethyst.
Yeah.
Because when you look down here, it almost looks like it's smoky quartz, but it's actually amethyst. I wonder if you can won't be able to see it.
No.
Oh yeah, no. A little bit like that. Oh yeah, you can see the purple there.
Yeah.
Like that. But nice big point. And it would be really great if whoever gets this was able to get somebody to
Build
make a stand for
yeah.
it to stand up like that, because it's like a torch.
Yeah. I'm going to be like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like those cartoons when you hold up your ring and the lightning goes. Celestials are really, really great to work with because they don't push you to do things, but they help you do things. They help you to go through any change that you're going through. They're very gentle about it. They help you go through it very easily and at your own pace. And I look at celestials a lot like cathedrals, which is very sacred space. And that's what this piece does. It creates a lot of sacred space wherever it's going to be placed. It has one big point right here and another one on the side for termination, and then tons of little ones all over here and down here. And this one is very clear, that point right there.
It is.
And then it's got this little cluster over here that started growing like that right there. Looks really cool, eh? Amethyst Celestial is so pretty. It's got, I don't know, it's actually not three-sided here, but really it is. One, two, three. It's only got 5 sides, really. It's got 3 main faces and 2 small ones. But it could be because something else was growing beside it and the other face didn't form. But something like this is really good for connecting with the angelic realms, with any sort of higher entities or higher realms, not just angelic. So really good for that and communication. But it's so soft, so healing, and amethyst is like a natural tranquilizer. So it's very, very calming and serene. So it would be really good, not only for a healing space, but it would be really good for a family room where there's lots of activity, lots of
comings and
goings and energy and things like that, helping to keep the space calm and clear and I want to say Buddha-like. Serene. And this piece is $397 right here. And everything tonight is at a discount, just so you know. We do a for the lives. Oh, it stabbed me.
It did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It for the lives we always do a discount, and then they go to their regular price when we put them out in the store. So this piece is $397, and it's an amethyst celestial point. It's like a torch.
It is.
It's like a root crystal. It's like a root, right? What they call amethyst root crystals.
Tooth.
It has to be a pretty big animal to have a big tooth like that.
Yeah. I love it. So nice.
It is very pretty. Now we've got some of these, we bought them. They said they were fairies. To me, they look like angels, but it could be an angel or a fairy. That's really up to you to decide. But these are angel aura fluorite fairy / angels. So you can see the it's actually a really, really pale lavender fluorite. All of them are. like that. And there's 9 of them. How much are they? They're $44 each. And you can see that, look at the carvings on them are just beautiful. But I can see why they call them fairies, because the wings look like fairies rather than angels. But the figure to me looks more like an angel. Like an angel. Yeah. And then there's this one that has a little bit more of the angel aura on it here. Look at that. It's very pretty. And of course, fluorite is really good. It's good for, oh, I love this one. Order. Sort of brings order to things and structure and things like that. But because these are more of a purple, it's really good for third eye and crown. And fluorite sometimes is called the genius stone, especially green fluorite is called the genius stone, because it really does lots of stuff up in the mind area, the brain and things like that. But the other thing that fluorite does is helps us to go through change when we need to. It's not always or its only purpose, or if you're not going through change, it's not going to force you to go through change. That's not what we want it to do. Yeah. But it's really good for reminding you or bringing you to your soul's purpose. So that if sometimes we get off the path, or sometimes we forget or go in a little bit different direction, it helps to kind of put you back to saying, no, that's not your soul's purpose. You need to go here for that. And this is one thing that reminds you or helps you with that. And this is the back. You can see the back is nice and shiny, and it's got all of the rainbow colors that angel aura has. Look at that. They're so pretty. They do look almost like butterfly wings, don't they? So I guess that's why they call it a fairy.
Yeah, and if you take a close look at the angel, like fairy, she's got her hands on her hips. Yeah. And it looks like she's dancing. If you look down here.
Yeah, she does. This is a really nice one. Look at the colors. Mm-hmm. The rainbow colors on that one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, these are great. And you could probably get a little stand for it and stand it up.
You could. You could even put it in a grid.
Yes, you could. That's a great idea, Cheryl.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Bring some fairy magic into your life.
Yes.
Hey, some
nothing like
laughter and fun and mischievousness. Yes.
We all like mischievousness. Shenanigans.
Yeah. Really great. Oh, look at those two. Mm-hmm. Nice. They're 44 each, and we've got 9 of those. They are really, really pretty. Very pretty. Oops. And the next one we've never had before. This is called Dendritic calcite, and you can see the calcite here, and then you can see all these layers down here. This to me is like people. Look at all the people here. It's like a scene. But this is dendrite, and what dendrite is, it's a lot of people used to think, and I did in the very beginning, because moss agate is a dendritic material, that it was actual moss growing in there, and it's not. It's actually a mineral that grows and then puts out all of these almost like branch-like, fern-like pieces, right, to make it look that way. But dendritic calcite is, it just reminds me of a cross-section of the layers of that our soul has gone through. And it can connect you to past lives. It can connect you to your ancestral lines, and it can help with healing. You can heal back through your ancestral lines, as the people who've taken my alchemy class know. that we can do that. And orange calcite, that's what that is very uplifting. It's joy, it's happiness. It's
yummy.
It is yummy.
It is yummy.
It's like slurping up an orange.
Yeah,
That's how yummy it is. Look at
me
how
of
much is over there.
creamsicles, you know, back in the day when the creamsicles were.
Yeah, exactly. And especially with this, right? With the
Yeah.
white.
Yeah.
These are awesome. They're nice and big, nice and tall. I'll show you the other ones. This one's got more calcite in it. You can see it's almost like the ground, and then you're going up. Your soul's journey upward, right? And they're obelisks, so they're four-sided right here. But I do there. To me, it's layers and layers and layers of journeys. Really, that if you meditated with this, you'd probably end up finding some of your past life, past lives, what you did and journeyed through, and what you did in a past life. But I love all of this that makes it look like, I mean, look, this looks like people walking on a journey here.
It does,
doesn't it? They're all the whole thing, and here's more over here, and here. Like it's an amazing obelisk. I just think that these are real. The combination of these two crystals or two minerals is amazing. Really, really amazing. I really love them. But the one thing I do like about it is that being, one of the things I did for many, many years was read tea leaves, one of the things. And that's what this is like. It reminds me of reading leaves in a cup, only it's on the side of a crystal.
Yes.
And doing that. And these are $138 each. And I think you just get hours of entertainment and everything out of it. Just scrying, just looking at it and seeing what jumps out at you. Is almost like a heart.
Yeah, it is almost like a heart.
There's a heart coming up over, and then there's there's people underneath it right there. It's awesome. But I think it's first time we've ever had it, first time I've ever seen it. And I have actually seen it now on a couple of places on the internet. But they are really very interesting. That's what I say of them. They're very, very,
very
interesting. Look at all the people here. Look at them all right there.
All the people
standing in a row. And there's like trees and bushes and all of that kind of stuff there as well. But it'd help to increase your motivation and your confidence level as well. And it's a really good crystal and combination of hope and growth, and knowing that you can grow and grow forward and grow up. Not meaning like, oh, grow up, but you can keep going upwards. Elevate, yes. Are you cold?
Yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah. But really, really good stone to meditate with. It really enhances your meditations, and it can actually help to boost your immune system as well. So if you're feeling a little under the weather, hold it or work with it. It can help improve your metabolism as well. But it will cleanse the energy and keep the vibes positive. So really great crystal to have around. Even if your home is happy, makes it happier.
That's right.
They are $138 each, and I've only got 3. This next piece was a real find. And the people on my Crystal Goddess classes will know that this is a real find.
Yeah.
This was also on Robert Simmons's Synergy 12 list. It's a Zestulite, and this is a sphere. And look at how big it is. It's huge. This Zestulite is from India. And yes, I can call it that. It's not the other kind where you can't name it. It is actually a Zestulite. It's a stone of awakening. It's a stone of ascension, and it's a stone of spiritual evolution. And I think you'd be really hard pressed to find anything that big.
Yeah.
Because the pieces that I was able to get before were tiny, like this. And this is only $222, that piece right there. It is a high vibration stone, as I said. It's golden as Zestulite. But it would be really good to add to any of your crystal tools for healing or anything like that. Or just place it in your space and let the energy increase.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Big piece like that. I think it's almost 3 inches across. But part of its purpose is to raise not only our vibration, but to raise the vibration of the quartz on the planet. We keep a little piece of quartz or a piece of clear Zestulite in a little bag, and we put it in the cabinets where the quartz is. And when you come and you buy something here of a piece of quartz, it's already been with that Zestulite, so it has raised the vibration of that quartz already as well. So beautiful, beautiful specimen here. And can you imagine the size of the rough piece that they had to start with? It was probably about, really big like that to get that size of sphere. They have to use a lot of it. But golden quartz is really powerful. It helps to unlock light codes and pathways to help you kind of reach your fullest potential. It's a very strong crystal in itself, not just even with the high vibration pieces. And it will help with anything that you feel might be dysfunctional or unhealthy, whether it's behaviors or whatever, patterns, and it helps to reprogram that so that you can let it go. Or if there's people around you like that, hopefully they can as well. But it helps to restore your confidence. And of course, golden quartz or golden healer quartz is one of the really powerful healing crystals that you can get. But it also magnifies all forms of abundance as well, including financial prosperity. So can you imagine that? Put that in the middle of an abundance grid.
Yeah. Ooh.
Make your whole room an abundance grid. This will be in the center. Yes.
Yep.
But it's a stone of clarity and mental ability, enthusiasm, discernment, and things like that. It's really got a lot of great properties. And to be only 222 that's
a heck of a deal.
It is a heck of a deal. Yeah, for sure. So if anybody wants that, there's only one. Only one. Is the only one. Okay, we're going to go on to Cheryl's grid now.
So I'm calling this grid letting go. September is a time of beginnings and new routines. And to make room for the new, we have to let go of some of the old. or some things, not necessarily all. So this is a releasing or letting go grid. So we can make room for the new. The grid base is a selenite square. It's a nice thick selenite square. Selenite has a really fine vibration, and it brings clarity of mind, higher guidance. It instills a deep peace and helps to create a safe space. Whenever there's change or releasing, we sometimes don't feel safe. A square is the foundation of stability, safety, and grounding. In the center, or the focus stone, is a smoky quartz generator. Smoky quartz anchors us while raising our vibration. It teaches us to leave behind that no longer serves and gives clear insight and neutralizes the fear of failure. Beautiful water blue aquamarine creates the corners in this grid. Aquamarine is known as a stone of courage, the courage to do what needs to be done. It's calming and helps to reduce stress. It helps to let go of our old self-defeating thoughts, and it's great for closure and release on all levels. Reminds us to just go with the flow. Apache tear is a form of black obsidian. However, it is much gentler. It protects the aura and grounds and cleanses. Apache tear will remove self-limitation and helps us to analyze that which needs to be released. Included with this grid are a red candle and a black kyanite broom. Red is the color of release and helps us to dispel negative thoughts. And I like to use the black kyanite broom to sweep away that which needs to be released. Black kyanite helps ground us while cutting through fears and blockages. It brings balance as it does not hold negativity. It does not require cleansing. And I would use a smoky quartz or quartz wand to activate this grid, and it's $85. Here we go. Sweep away.
Yes. Sweep it all away.
Sweep it away.
The next item we have are pink tourmaline bowls. There, you can see the pink tourmaline in there. And actually, this almost looks like blue, but I think it's probably more like lepidolite or something. They're nice little bowls like that. This one is actually pink tourmaline and green tourmaline. I think there's another one. It's got green. I think there's 3 with green for sure. Pink and green in there. And in here, that one and that one. Like that. And this other one is, looks like it might have, you can see there's actually got strands, and I don't know whether that's blue or black tourmaline in there, but it's got some little other pieces in there, and the purpley is lepidolite. You can see the pink on the bottom right there. These are cute little bowls that you can actually you can keep your jewelry in it, or special little stones or something like that in there, but you can work with this just like any crystal. Still trying to put that somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder what it looks like in there. I like it.
And of course, pink tourmaline is a stone of love. It's a stone of commitment, and it's a stone of caring and compassion. So it's really good for the heart. It opens the heart to love and to new love, and to accept it as well. I love pink tourmaline. I love it. And green tourmaline, well, there's some in this one too, is also a really good heart healer. the way green tourmaline works is that it starts at your heart and then the energy moves out to the rest of your body as well. It's also a good one that if you've got some pulled muscles or achy muscles or something like that, take a piece of green tourmaline, put it right on, and it will help to absorb the energy of that and take that pain away. So, and lepidolite is very uplifting, helps to lift our spirits. Another good heart healing stone as well. Helps to helps to heal hurt emotions, not hurt emotions, and then heal them. That doesn't work. But it helps to calm stress and anxiety. But it helps you also to find that peaceful place within, deep within yourself. So these little bowls, I've only got 6, and they are $35 each.
And they stack nice.
They do stack really nice.
Yeah, they do.
It's like dishes.
Yeah.
They're cute.
They're very cute.
Now this next piece is a piece of jewelry. This is blue chalcedony and ruby. Look at that. Isn't that a cool ring?
It's like a power.
It is.
Yeah. Power.
It's I call it wearable art. Jewelry, a lot of different pieces of jewelry are wearable art. And that's exactly what this is. It can be it is adjustable. You can see it's got 2 strands, one there and one there, that you can widen or you can push together. So it kind of goes between about a 7 to a 10. It can accommodate that kind of a finger or that kind of a, spread or size. Now, what you would do though is pick a finger it's going on and make it on that, because the more you bend it, you don't want to. It does. You don't want to do that. But isn't it gorgeous? And this is a star ruby at the top here as well. So blue chalcedony, one of the other things it's known for is that it's called the speaker stone. So it's really good for the throat chakra and opens that up. And of course, ruby is not only grounding, but it's also heart chakras as well. So it can help you speak the words you need to speak, your heartfelt emotions. And yes, it's a big ring, but man, doesn't it look awesome? Look at that. This is also a stone that is very gentle. It helps you to hold back words that you might otherwise have spoken and didn't really mean to or shouldn't have. I need this on occasion.
I was thinking I do too. About sharesies.
It's a very nurturing stone as well, and it absorbs negative energy, and it really dissipates it before it can attach itself to you or be passed on as well. But it opens up your mind to new ideas, new pathways, and things like that. So it's also a stone of generosity too, right there. So if you do say those words, it would help you to admit your error as well. That's true. And ruby is a stone of power, and it's a stone of passion. And yes, a lot of people use it for grounding, but I like it for the love aspect and the passionate one. And there's many forms of love, and ruby helps with every form. So whether it's romantic, it's family, it's friendship, whatever it is, ruby helps with that. But it's also a stone that if you work with it, it can help you bring about some of the things that you wanted in life, the life that you've always wanted. It can help you with that. It's a stone of vitality and energy as well. So it pumps up your own vitality and your own energy level as well. So beautiful ring, and it is $253. It's a one of a kind, and it was done by a jewelry artist. Actually, it does very different jewelry. Just got the one, just the one lucky person right there. And you don't have to have big hands to wear something like that either. No.
And if you have big hands, you can wear it.
Yeah,
sometimes big hands can't. Sometimes big hands can't wear smaller rings, but yeah.
Oh, look, it fits.
Yep. Yay, I have a hard time.
Then we've got some lavender rose, and actually, some people mistake these right here actually for kunzite, but it's not kunzite. It's actually lavender rose quartz, and it helps with a little bit of extra TLC. Do you need some TLC? Then it's for you. It actually, the lavender comes from a little bit of, I think is it manganese that, titanium or manganese is what makes that little bit of lavender in lavender quartz. So it just has a bit of a higher level of titanium or manganese in it to give it that lavender look there. But it does give it a little bit of, these do look a bit like kunzite at first.
Yeah.
But they are not kunzite. Very much. Ooh, scared the shit out of me. Okay.
So everybody awake now.
5 years off my life. It is actually not only an energy to heal the heart, but it's actually a soft, loving stone, but helps us to know that we're worthy of love as well. So I've got 3, and they're $37 each. So it's 1, we've got 2, and 3, like that. So they're $37, and they're also they almost look like blue rose.
A little bit, yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah. I thought it
did. But it actually helps with grounding and the strength and courage as well, with the titanium and the magnesium in it, or the manganese, not magnesium, manganese, but very, very strongly powerful happiness, uplifting energy. Mm-hmm. Very, very positive energy.
Yeah.
There. Then we have, what time is it? 6:16. We've got a big piece now. I love this piece.
Me too.
Because it's citrine, natural citrine, and it's got 2 points, one going this way and one going. What's that?
I don't know what that is. Looks like something trying to come out of there.
Can I see it first?
You can.
Just a sec.
Mm-hmm.
That's green tourmaline.
So is this.
There's green tourmaline in here.
Oh, we said that at the same time.
Cool. Yeah, just in that 1 point. Oh, no, there's another piece down there.
And there's some up here. See right there?
Yeah, but I was just thinking it might be just this 1 point, but it's not. So there are little pieces of green tourmaline in here. So natural citrine with green tourmaline. And I'll turn it around so you can see a piece there. There's some up in here, and there's another little piece down in there. But this also, and some right over there too. Oh my gosh. What is that?
What are you looking at?
Right there.
Oh,
Is that rutile? What is that?
I don't know.
Oh no, you know
It's
what?
not
Something
rutile.
No, something was growing there.
Yeah.
But it just flashed in the light. Shaman portals.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, sorry.
Okay, we get lost.
Sorry. What I really like is that there's one point growing this way and one point going that way. And this is solid, natural citrine. And then it's got some little pieces of green tourmaline in it, which is so awesome. Citrine is one of my go-to stones. It is very uplifting. Oh God, there's tons of rainbows in here.
Yeah,
really
it's
brilliant
a stunning
ones.
piece.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. Oh, all over the place down here and up in here. This is a magnificent piece of citrine. It's uplifting, it's happy, it helps with personal power. It's also manifesting. It's one of the supreme manifestors. But not only that, it helps to attract wealth just by sitting there as well. It's really good for putting in a grid or putting your intention around it to bring more wealth into your life or into your home as well. It does stand up on its own, but I wouldn't, I would lean it or put it up against a wall or the back of a cabinet or something like that, just so that it wouldn't, because it is a bit top heavy. But it has been cut so that it would stand up, but a little bit wobbly. So I would give it a little bit of, support at the back.
Or find someone to make a stand for it.
Someone to make a stand for it. Or you could put it like this and hold up books.
Yeah.
Too. Point it right out there.
Yeah.
This piece up here is so clear, and down here is really quite, it doesn't look like it, but it has a lot of clarity to it, but there's still some nice stuff inside for the light to refract so that you can get some really pretty rainbows in it. But yeah, a really good stone for manifesting anything, but also very good for wealth and money. This piece is 622. It's a really nice big piece. A little bit heavy too.
Mm-hmm. This is blue. Blue.
Sometimes green and blue look. Almost does look like it could be a little bit of blue in there. There's some here too, and here and here. I think there's little pieces all in the back there. You can see little, almost shadows of it in there. I didn't see that before when I bought this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this a dowel? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful piece. Whoever gets this is going to be very lucky.
Very lucky indeed.
Yes. Very, very lucky. So 622 for that beautiful piece right there. Now the next one we have is it's used a lot in shamanic practices. I can't talk tonight. Shamanic practices. It's called fulgurite. Some people call it fulgurite.
Remind me of chicken bones.
Yeah, it does kind of, doesn't it? What it is when lightning has hit sand, it creates these tubes. And they call it fossilized lightning. And it, let's see if I can get, well, there are some here that have full holes all the way through. I think this one does. What shamans do with it, or even healers, is they tend, when they're working with you, they tend to gather up energy that you need to release or that you're releasing, and then they take it and go, and they blow it out the end of the tube. That's what Fulgurite does.
This one goes all the way through because I just moved it.
Yeah, so does that one. Right there.
They
So you can
all
see
should.
they don't all go all the way through, but you can see the hole right there. And that actually does. Oh, you can see the other end out there.
Yeah. Like a telescope.
Yeah. I don't think you can do it on that end. But you can meditate with this as well. Visualize kind of in detail how you would like a situation to be in your life or your life to be. You hold that vision and then you blow it out through the tube out to the universe. So that's another use for Fulgurite. Right there. And I've got 9, 10.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10?
11.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I've got 11 of them and they are $20 each. So a really useful, interesting tool.
Very. They're so
And
cool.
Being that lightning struck it, there would be lots of energy with this as well. Like that.
To make your hot hair stand on end type of energy.
Yeah. And you know, the thing is that intention is everything. There's all, seeing that this one, there's actually lots of little holes, but at this end, there's a larger one. It's still going to go through there. It's still going to get out, even though it feels like it's not.
Yeah.
But I think they're just really, it went into tiny little tunnels or holes.
Instead of going out in the stream, it goes out like
exactly.
Like a nozzle on a hose.
Yeah. There is a stream and there's a spray.
That's right. That's right.
So those are $20 each. Then we've got these little dragon skulls, and this is one I like. This is the quartz one. I think it's cute. He's $71. And of course, dragon energy is all about abundance. It's magical and mystical, but is very much about prosperity. It's also about protection because dragons are always shown as they sort of hoard their stuff and protect it, but they are very, very protective, mythical beasts of you as well. You can bring them in for protection for you because you are precious as well.
That's right.
Right. And this quartz one is $71. So if you are a dragon person in any way, shape, or form, this one is really cool. And then we've got, I did the jasper next, and he's got, look at that, he's got an eyeball. Here's looking at you, kid.
Here's looking at you.
Like that. He's actually got an eyeball. Right there for jasper, of course, is it's stability, it's nurturing, it's protection, it's grounding. And then we've got rhodonite. And this one has a lot of black manganese in it and a little bit of pink in there, but it is rhodonite, which actually is really good for love, heals the heart, helps you stay grounded too in your emotions. Like that. My favorite is the quartz. I like the quartz.
I do too. There's something about it.
There is something about it. It's really special.
Yeah.
There's something, I don't know what the word I want to use for that, but. And, the jasper ones are $22 each.
22.
Yeah. And this rough piece looks like it's in the shape of a heart, doesn't it? Can you see that? Shape of a heart? This is green tourmaline. It's only $20. if you could believe it. Well, green tourmaline can be pricey. It's also called verdolite. That's what green tourmaline is called, really. But very potent heart healing stone. So really interesting that it's in a heart shape, and it's naturally that way. And you can see there's some albite or something on the back of it, that white back there, which is really good. Like that, it's kind of through it. And you can see lots of little strands in here. I'll get the light shining on it so you can see the strands of the green tourmaline. Like that. And I have a feeling, I wonder if this is chlorite. Because it's not the same color, right? And it's a mass. And green tourmaline does not grow in a mass. Yeah. So I'll bet it's growing on something like chlorite or something like that. But beautiful piece. Really promotes lots of happiness and carries that energy all through your whole body, so that the more you work with it, the more that happens. And that means through all the layers, as time goes on and the more you work with it, happiness, happiness, happiness through all those layers. And that's a lovely day to realize that when that happens. It's beautiful. So $20. They're all the same price. And then we've got some really beautiful, interesting peach moonstone. There you can see that, what they call chatoyancy right there. That feldspar kind of sparkle. But peach moonstone, I've got 3 spheres. Oh, this looks like a bat or a W or something. Right there. That's one of them. Ooh. It's got a really nice sheen and shine to them. Oh, look at that. And that one's got blue. That's got rainbow in it. Look at that.
Oh, it does.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
These are $51 each. But one of the things that you can do with peach moonstone is work with all the moon phases with it as well. But the ones that you really want to work with the best is new and full moons. Look at that. That is awesome. You don't really see, you usually see that.
No.
With them. But if you really like moon energy and want to, or usually work with the moon energy, peach moonstone is really good for that. It's also a good one for the sacral chakra, so creativity, vitality, things like that, inspiration as well. If you need some inspiration or you want to, I just want to keep doing that.
Yeah, you're having fun playing with it. That's what I was thinking. You're having fun playing with it.
Let's see if we can find one on this guy. There's a bat or something right there. Bats are good. They eat mosquitoes.
Yep.
Like bats. I don't know where this one is. I don't know if this one has quite the... But it's got lots of... Look at the layers in it right there. It's like a planet. Right? It's a moon on a planet.
It's a moon on a planet.
They are $51 each. Those 3. And then we have some beautiful jade.
That's a gorgeous color.
Beautiful green, dark green jade. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at it. Ooh, look at that. That is nice. Jade has been revered by the Chinese for centuries, and they carve lots and lots of things out of it. They usually use that new jade, which is very similar to serpentine, to do carvings. But this is, I think this is this Peruvian? I can't remember where he said it. This was from. But it's got light and dark in it. And I'm wondering if it actually has some purple jade in there as well. Sometimes this kind of nephrite kind of jade has little bits of purple in it too. It's got lots of nice stuff there. But you know what? It's really, really good for clear decision making. If you're trying to make a decision, jade is really good to have. It's a good stone for recalling your dreams as well. And if you don't dream, or if you feel you don't dream, it's a really good stone for dreaming, and especially even lucid dreaming. And I've got three sizes here. The first one I held up, this one is 120. This is an obelisk. You see it's four-sided right there. That one's 120. This size is 99. Right there. And then I've got two little ones for 24. Right there. They're cute, eh?
They are cute.
So these are the sizes, 1, 2, and 3, like that. Beautiful, vibrant color. It's like a waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It's like a waterfall going down, as you see in the mountains. And a little oasis at the bottom. So that's the jade obelisks. And then I have 2 jade spheres. And I loved it because these pieces, this one has an orb.
Yeah, it does. It's got another, I think it's got 2, doesn't it? There and, well, not really.
No, it doesn't have one. And I've got 2 sizes of spheres here. So this is a large one, and look, you can see it's got an orb on it right there. It's a beautiful piece of dark green jade. It's gorgeous. And this is the smaller piece. I like this little one. It's cute. Look at that. Ooh, that's kind of like an orb.
Oh, that's very cool. There's 3 people in there.
That is just like a cave.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
That's really interesting.
No kidding. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah. Connections.
Yeah. It's almost like somebody in a web or something.
Yeah.
Right there. Sorry. The large one is 129 and this one is 99. And they are solid green jade, really great quality of jade. I really like that orb.
I know. That one's so cool.
Hey, that's really neat. That's right in there too. You don't feel it at all. Because it almost looks like a piece came out and they glued it back on, but that's not what it is. You can't even feel it. So what did I say? 129 and 99. And then the obelisks are the 2 little ones for 24, and then 99 and then 120 for those. But jade is also really, really good for abundance. It's a really deep healing stone as well. It was also used at one time as a talisman for protection too. So it's really good. And these next pieces, I loved them so much I kept one. I have to have one. I just fell in love with them. They just reminded me of high spiritual purity and energy. This is white jade, and they were so beautiful. White agate. Oh, I got jade on my mind.
You got jade on your mind.
White agate, and they are all completely white. They have little fairy holes with druzy in them, right in there. But they were so slender, and they were just, I don't know.
They're very delicate, and
they're just so beautiful. And you could use this as a wand, right?
Oh, easily.
They're little generators, but you can use it as a wand. You could display it as a wand if you wanted to lay it down too, but they're beautiful and slender, and they just reminded me of that beautiful white ray of light.
Yeah.
Like that. And they're really not very expensive. They're only $27. It brings good fortune.
Yeah.
And good energy as well. And it gently shows you the truth in any situation. Truth teller,
Truth teller.
You know that moonstone in there is really shining up.
It is.
It's gorgeous.
Shiny things are distracting Linda tonight.
Shiny things are distracting me. That's right. But it really actually resonates with the crown and the soul star chakras, giving you that connection going up so that you can bring in information. If you wanted to use these in crystal healing, I would do it one of two ways, depending on what you were doing with it. If you wanted to put energy out, if you were lying down, I would put it at the crown like this. But if you're wanting to bring information in, then you would put the point toward you so that the information comes from higher up down into you. So you're channeling it into you. But I love these, and I love their sound. They're like they're like little singing quartz or something, right? Because there's also quartz in here too. Agate is in the quartz family, and there is Jersey quartz on it in the little
fairy house.
Yeah, so you can see there's one right there.
There's a lot on that one.
Yeah, there is a lot on this one. But brings in that pure white ray. I love that. There's not many stones that do that. Selenite, scolecite, quartz will.
Quartz.
Yeah, and quartz, white agate. They're beautiful. But they're, oh, look at how sparkly that is.
It is so sparkly.
$27 each only. And if you are an apatite fan, we've got some natural apatite here for you. This one is actually a terminated point right at the top. And you can see that really beautiful dark teal color. Is that? Yeah, and it stands up by itself just like that. And you can see the terminated point up here. Apatite is a stone of guidance and a stone of wisdom. Some say that it's the blue apatite that actually helps you with eating or not eating.
Your appetite.
It helps you with your appetite, although it's not spelled the same way.
No.
But I've always been under the understanding that it was yellow apatite that did that. But anyway, this is definitely a stone that connects you to higher wisdom. But it's also a stone that helps you balance your left and right sides of your brain and your body together so that they work in tandem. So you could hold one in each hand like that when you're meditating and help bring that balance together. And this is the largest piece. No, wait a second here. Yeah, this is the largest piece. This is $99, which actually is not expensive at all, considering sometimes the generators and stuff are getting close to that. But beautiful color with this. I think I took almost all he had because it was just so yummy. So $99 for that. Then I've got two other pieces here, and you can see the teal colors. This one's another one that's just really concentrated color there. And apatite helps to soothe the emotions as well. I'm gonna have Cheryl take over. It promotes inner peace, really good serenity. It eases feelings of self consciousness, bouts of loneliness, or feeling awkward in social situations as well. So if that happens to you at times, certainly blue apatite is really good for you there. These two are $78 each right there. And then I've got 3 more here. It helps you if you get confused about something. It helps you see your way clear. I've got 3 at 42. If you added a piece of quartz with this, it would really pump up the energy around it a lot. But look at the saturation of color there. It's just, that's what I found amazing.
So amazing.
Just stunning.
Yeah.
I think there's terminated points on there too. Might be at least 1. Isn't that just something? Look at that.
It's amazing.
And then here you can see the blue in it, the teal blue. And this is the last piece. And these 3 pieces are $42. So they're a nice large size so that you can really hold on to it.
Yeah.
Right? Like that. This almost looks like it's, can't tell for sure. There might be some terminated points on that one too. Those are amazing. Now, this is also a third eye stone, so you could actually put it on your third eye to open up your intuition and enhance it. And believe it or not, you could actually put it on your solar plexus to help with confidence and again the balance as well. So really good for, oh, look at that. There's a crystal there. Some of these pieces are definitely, this one's definitely gemmy.
Yeah, it is.
Really kind of what they call gem quality, especially down in here. It's amazing. They would cut that, they could cut that for jewelry. That piece right there. Almost reminds me of a skull.
It does a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this next crystal is one that we had as our mystery crystal last week. This is Nigerian fluorite. It's amazing. Doesn't look like fluorite, does it? It's pretty amazing. They come from the northern state of Nigeria, and this is the first time we've had this kind of fluorite here from Nigeria in the store. First time I've even seen it. Actually, these are the 2 largest pieces I've got right here. But it helps to gently heal the emotions. It relieves tension. I just love all the kind of layers, almost sedimenty layers or something. And then they have these little caves and things in them, some of them right there. And I like the fact that some are light and dark like that.
Yeah.
Okay? It's really
they're
cool.
very cool.
It absorbs negative energy, and it's actually really good for mental clarity. Now, green fluorite is really good for memory. It's really good for the mind. It's good for if you're studying or trying to remember things or memorize things. It's really good for that. So it increases your concentration, and it clears your mind so that you have more of a clear view of the decision you're trying to make, which is why it's really good at decision making. So these 2 pieces are $31. Not expensive at all to have a piece of fluorite like that. This is really cool. That one. And then I've got 10 at $22. 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. These ones, like, see how it can get light like that? It can get really dark like that. All of these pieces are $22 each. They can connect to the heart chakra as well, opening that center up bringing in.
I like this one because it's different.
It is very different.
Yeah.
I just wonder what that is.
Yeah, I don't know because it's got it here too, whatever it is.
Really? I know. I was looking at this before too, wondering what's a calcite. That's what we always say, right?
Yeah.
It could be
It
calcite.
could be calcite.
Because calcite grows on so many things. But I think there might be some iron in here too. Like, look at that. Looks like iron. But this one's very different, isn't it? Earthy and grounding.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah. It's
So
no
is that-
pretense in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's cool. I like
Yeah.
the light and the dark as well. Oh, look, this one's almost like the ocean, and then you see land.
Oh yeah, it's like a painting.
Mm-hmm.
One dark and stormy night.
It was a dark and stormy night. So we've got 10 of those at $22. And the pendants. Thanks. Now I've got these pendants. The style is the same, but the stones are not. I call it wearable art. And this is all tourmaline, different types of tourmaline. We've got yellow, pink, green, blue in here. There might even be brown. Is there brown in there? It's kind of a greeny brown, like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you imagine? Look at that.
I know, it's stunning.
It's a lot of energy. And tourmaline, when it heats up, is piezoelectric, just like quartz is, meaning that it gives off these tiny little impulses of electricity. So when you're wearing it and your body heat heats that up, it gives you that little pulses of electricity into your body with the beautiful energy that is tourmaline. Look at that. There, look at that blue one right there. I love blue tourmaline. Look, there's rubellite and there's pink tourmaline. Look at that. That's amazing. But these two, that there's tourmaline and then ruby. That's all ruby in there. Lots of love and passion and bliss. These two pendants are $144. Look at that with the light shining through
Oh
it.
yeah, it's like a little ornament.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whoa. How amazing is that? So that's those two. Those ones are $144 each. Then I've got another one. This one is $134. It's got rainbow moonstone, amethyst, citrine, and pink tourmaline in it. Oh, and rose quartz. Very soft and gentle, but very sparkly at the same time. Now, wouldn't that be stunning with,
Yes.
you know, it's just, it's understated but flashy at the same time.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's show them.
Okay.
So $134, and the two that Cheryl are holding is $144. They're beautiful.
They're gorgeous.
Look at, oh,
The
look at the
back's
blue.
just as pretty as the front.
It is. Look at the blue on the
Oh,
rainbow
yeah.
moonstone.
That's
Shining.
Shiny.
Woo! Oh, that's nice. I
Yeah.
like that.
Nice. Nice.
Just a
statement.
piece of artwork. Really a piece of artwork. Nature's art.
Yeah.
Then we've got some spirit quartz here. We're almost done. We've got 3 items left after this.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So we've got spirit quartz here. This is the largest piece. And spirit quartz actually was called that because it comes from the spirit mine in Africa. It's also called cactus quartz or porcupine quartz, but it's one single point all the way up, and then it has a whole bunch of little tiny points growing all around it. You can see all those little points there. And then you can see that this is one point, and then these are all growing on top of it, all around it. And it comes from one mine. And there's hundreds of little points on here, and it's sending the energy out everywhere. So it's like a point that has a cluster growing on it. So that all the energy goes everywhere. It's really a good stone for harmony and alignment. It's also really good it's also about community. They all work together to do what's needed to be done. Right? It's a stone of community, and I love that. So really a great one if you work in an office and you need people to help you, if you're doing any projects, teamwork, things like that. These would be really good to bring along or have along with you so that everybody works together as that community, as that team. And this piece, this is the largest one. This one's 78. And then I've got two others here like that. And they're sparkly. Look at that. And this one. Like that. That one's got iron on it right here.
That one's very cool. I like that one.
This one's, I think this is the sparkliest one, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's really, really pretty. These two pieces are 48. Like that. And that. Just put it under light.
Yeah.
Into everybody's life, a little bit of sparkle must come.
That's right.
Then we've got this one. It's 2. And we've got a little mound of crystal. Oh, no, we've got more than that. We've got another point growing up here with crystals all around it. And this one is 38. I think this is, no, I think it's quartz. That one. Because spirit quartz can be quartz. It can be amethyst, and it can be citrine, and it can be smoky. That I think a couple of those are smoky. That could be smoky amethyst almost.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But that one's a smoky.
Yeah.
Like definitely on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very the sparkliest one.
Sparkliest one. Then we've got this onyx, and we decided to call it Sage Spirit Onyx. Has all these layers in it. Like that. They're all the same color. There's no other colors on it other than this sort of sagey green and creamy white layers. It resonates with both the solar plexus and the heart chakras, believe it or not. And I would also say the crown up here. They're very calming. They're very peaceful. The energy is very, very gentle, but they're very clearing. They help to clear the energy. Just even holding it's clearing your energy. So really, really good for that. It's really it's a gem of discernment as well. So it also brings in logic, and it also brings in determination. So if you're wanting to do something, it will help you to make sure by discernment whether it's something you should be doing right now. It will actually clear any of the energy around it so you can see things clearly. And it will help you be logical in your thinking around it. Is it right for me? Is it good for me? Mm-hmm. Is this the right time? Is this the right opportunity right now? So to be serious about it, not just all of a sudden just jump in with both feet. So it's, there are things you can do that with, and there's things where you really need to work with that logic and that discernment.
Yeah.
With this. And It helps you to know when it's time for you to actually move forward, or if this is the time where you need to wait and wait it out a little bit before you do move forward. So it's a really, really good crystal for things like that. So we're calling it Sage Spirit Onyx, and they're little generators. And they really are, I just love them.
They're like really, they have a softness about them.
A real softness about them. They do. Just even looking at them.
Yeah.
But feeling their, it's making me lightheaded.
Oh, you better not do that.
But it's very good.
Yeah.
Right
Depends
now-
where you are.
It depends where you are.
Yeah.
Exactly. And should I do the turtles first?
Sure.
I'm going to do the turtles first. We've got a couple of malachite turtles right here. Here, I'll make them talk to each other. Here we go. Like that. The turtles are $49 each. This is malachite. You can see this one's very dark, but you can see the lines in it. And this one's got lots of lights and swirls and squiggly lines and things like that. And turtles really help us to take things slowly at our own pace. And it's okay that you don't need to hurry or rush. It's really okay. You're going to get there. You'll get there in the right time. Look, there's a figure right there.
Yeah, I was looking at that when you were holding it up.
Yeah, there's a figure right there, right here. Very cool. Yeah, so take things slow, take things at your own pace, and don't allow people to push you forward if you're not ready. Right? And so those are $49 each. And then I've got generators. This is the first time I have seen malachite as generators. So very first time them being in the store. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sizes of them because I bought quite a bit of what he had.
They're very cool.
I probably would have bought more had he had more.
Yeah.
But I really like this one. Look at that. I mean, that's just classic malachite right there. And this guy, this one's another one that's a bit darker here. And malachite is a feminine stone. It's like a feminine goddess, feminine energy type stone. It's a really good heart stone. It's a good stone for transformation. It's a good stone for change. It's good for joy as well. It's really good for any kind of feminine healing. It's another stone that actually absorbs EMF rays. So you can actually put it by your computers, your TVs, your modems, and things like that to soak up that kind of energy. So it protects you from those rays as well. It's a shield around you to protect you from those rays. It helps also to deflect lower energies away from you so that you don't end up taking that on. Because what that does is lowers your own vibration when you do that. So it helps you to keep your vibration higher by deflecting away lower energies and vibrations. So that is malachite. It's also really good for manifesting and intention setting. I would love one of these in a grid. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah. So these two are 112 right there. Then I've got another one here. This one is 82. It's a little bit darker one, but you can see all the lines and some little swirls and things there that make up malachite. Some call it one of the priestess stones as well. But it's also a copper-based mineral, which malachite grows with turquoise and ahowite and chrysocolla and azurite and shadowite and cuprite and all of those ones. All the things that grow in copper areas. And that one was 82. Then I've got 4 here at 51. So there's 2 of them right there. And of course, generators again generate energy at the bottom and bring it up through here to keep the energy elevated and the vibration high. So it's like it elevates energy from the root chakra to the crown, or earth to the sky as well. Generators are awesome to have around, as are spheres. So those 4 were 51. And then, and then I've got 2 at 28. 2 nice 2 right there. There was a time when I didn't really like malachite, you know that?
Well,
and I
some
just love
people
it now.
don't, but I've always just thought it was like
cool.
Art.
It is art. It's nature's art. All stones are nature's art.
Yeah, they are.
Here. So these 2 are 28 right here. And very unusual to see them as generators. We usually see them as freeform pieces, rough pieces, spheres. They do them in spheres and pyramids and heart-shaped. But first time I've really seen them as generators. So I had to get all he had. So we have one last piece today. Cheryl just went to get it. It is a stunning double terminated smoky quartz celestial. You can see it's double terminated here and here. It's how high did we say it was today? With the stand.
Stand was it? I can't remember now.
18 inches or something.
Yeah, I can't remember now.
I think it was 18 and a half inches or something like that. It's got rainbows in it. It's got another little, almost like a double terminated growing right here in it. It's got all the layers a lot of the layers you can see right here that are very classic to celestials. We're calling it the
Guardian.
The Guardian. Cheryl named it the Guardian. And the stand that came with it was black, and I spray painted it gold, and it just shows it off so beautifully well. It's just stunning and gorgeous. And today,
Take it off just so they can see.
Yeah, and I'll show you the stand. You can see it's gold. It was black, but it's gold. And it's actually well over $200 or $2,000, but today it's $1,795. And I did talk about celestials before, but really great companions because they help you and they walk with you when you're doing any sort of change and help you because they're very gentle and they help you easily go through change and helps you to know that you're not alone as well. It's like your best friend, right? But they don't push you like, say, Moldavite would push you to change because that's a stone of transformation and change.
Yeah.
But an celestial will not do that. It will gently walk with you and exactly support you, and you just go at your own pace. And whatever your own pace is just fine with it. And it likes to do that. It also takes energy from the environment and filters it through everything and brings it back out again. And of course, there's actually more than one termination on the bottom here. It's actually multi-terminations on the bottom and one on the top. So when you have double terminated, it's a stone of sending and receiving, and it's a stone of balance. So the energy goes this way and this way. So that's why it's a stone of balance. So it brings energy in and back out again, and in and back out again. which is why it filters that energy through the whole piece and all its layers, and it sends it back out continuously all the time, saturating the space you place it in with the amazing energy that is an celestial. And that is about support. It's about gentle energy and and that sort of thing, and knowing that you've got that friend.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it looks dark, when there's light shining on it, you can actually see inside there. Actually, it's picking up some stuff inside that is kind of goldy.
Yeah,
inside there.
It's got little rainbows in it as
It's got
well.
beautiful rainbows in it, and some of them that are like vibrant little spots of color.
Yeah,
and stuff. Yeah, it is gorgeous. But remember that we do have the payment company, Sazel, that will break your bill down into 4 equal payments. If that's a way that you can afford something and want to do it. But I just want to say that this is the type of piece that comes along once in a lifetime. It's another one of those once in a lifetime kind of things.
Yeah.
It is really, really amazing. I did hum and haw about it. And I hummed and hawed about it for quite a few months. Can't remember when he first had this. But the last time I saw him, he still had it, and so I decided, yeah, it's for us. So I took it, and I just know that it's going to somewhere, a beautiful home somewhere, that somebody will really work with it and appreciate it, and have it in their environment that will help to purify, gently put beautiful energy into your environment as well. So it's going to be a beautiful, lovely, lovely addition to somebody's collection and somebody's home. Because not only is it a great crystal, but it's actually a really beautiful artwork piece that you can place somewhere. And a conversation piece as well. And can we hold this up just for a second?
Yep.
What you could do with it too is,
Put the whole thing held up?
yeah, just a little bit. I just want to, just for a sec, sorry, is that because of this right here, and there's lots of room here, that you could actually display other crystals or something, little figures or whatever
You could
on there
make
too.
a grid and have that your focus.
Oh yeah,
Whoa,
that would be
that's
amazing.
powerful.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cheryl.
You're welcome.
Yes, that is. This piece is the showcase for tonight.
Yeah.
Yes. So, anyway, thank you for joining us tonight, and this was for our birthday month that we were doing this, and bringing you some very special pieces that we have found. And we still have other activities left this month for our birthday, where we're also giving away, some little prizes. We're going to do another mystery crystal. I think it's next week. We'll be doing that on our Facebook page. And we'll have another couple of other things too coming up this month. If you're wanting to know what it is, I think we have it's on our Facebook page somewhere, but if you're on our newsletter list, you'll see I put it on there too. And I always put it in there, and you can also see it in the store too. We have it up. Plus, one of the things is, if you have have had an experience with the store that you want to tell us about, we're looking for anybody who has, fun little stories or things like that they want to share. that some of those might go into on our website, but we're also going to choose, for anybody who does put it in, anything like that, we're going to pull a name at the end of the month, and one person who writes up a little story will get a little gift from us as a thank you for sharing. So if you want to do that, you can email us at soulfoodcrystals@shaw.ca, or you can call us, or you can write it out and bring it in the store, or when you're in here and you remember, we have a little thing at the front of the store to remind you that if you want to write something out while you're here, you can do that. We can give you paper and then just hand it in. And we will choose one person from the entries, and we will they'll get a gift, and that will be on the 30th of September. Last day of our birthday month. And then we're on to Thanksgiving and then Halloween. We're going to have lots of neat things for Halloween this year. Very cool things.
Yes.
Yes.
Some fun.
Yeah. So thanks for coming tonight. And we really appreciate your support and, stuff like that. And the fact that we've gotten to know people and they love to come back all the time and things like that. We're very grateful.
We are.
For everybody.
You
Cheryl's
too,
sort of
Kelly.
peeking over that.
Oh, that's okay.
Be like Elroy or whatever.
Yes, really. But thanks for coming tonight. Thanks for joining us. And we will see you soon in the store.
Good night,
Okay.
everyone.
Night. And